Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
He's back, baby. We could not be happier. And here he is now. Grand hello.
Hey, my two favourite people in the world. How are you?
Is that true?
Yeah. I didn't say it to anyone else on radio at all, I promise.
Grant, it's so great that you're doing this. There have been times where none of us have understood the rules. How are the rules going? Did you understand them instantly before you took on the task?
I knew there's a bit of pressure associated with it because it was on air for, I think, 11 years in Australia before, and people remember it very fondly. So therein lies the pressure to be able to make it bigger and better and brighter and shinier and more fun and dramatic and all the rest of it. So, look, it's a really simple game. So it actually doesn't take much to get your head around because we try and make it as easy as possible for really lovely Australians to win big amounts of money rather than trying to trip them up and make it harder. So it didn't take me long at all. Basically, yell out a number and hope there's a lot of money in it.
Do you still have the girls with the briefcases?
We've dropped them, Jonesy. Yeah, the dealettes are gonski.
The dealettes?
Yeah, the dealettes. It's so funny you say that because everyone asks me the same question. But I don't know. I didn't feel like maybe in 2024 if we just had a lot of, pretty models standing there with the wigs, whether that was kind of where the world was at. And to be honest, I kind of didn't really want to risk, the potential backlash of being seen to be maybe a bit dated. So we've sort of modernised it. We've made it a bit more luxe, a little bit more high end, and I'm really proud of the product.
Meghan Markle, I'm pretty sure, was a deal or no deal girl.
Yeah.
Mate, that's where she got to start. And look, to be honest, that's the only reason I said yes to this gig. I just wanted to find myself a prince and just live happily ever after in a castle.
And I know that it is a big deal for you to provide great family entertainment. You do it so brilliantly. But I know the toll it takes on you being away from your family. I've seen on your socials how hard it is to say goodbye to the kids to go away for a stint of filming. It's tough, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I've got three beautiful girls who mean the world to me. And, when you're through the times when you aren't going, as well, and your career might not be flying, they're the ones that are there day in, day out, making you feel like you're the most important person in the world. So when you form a really beautiful bond over something like Christmas, you know what it's like. During the year, we're very focused on work and we've torn away and we're lucky to do what we do. But over the Christmas break, you're just so close, they depend on you and you're wrestling and you're cuddling lots and you're able to finally sort of help mum and be there and be reliable making them meals and taking them places. So when you go back to work, that's a really tough bond to have to break. And there were a lot of tears in the household, and I was getting sent videos that was making them a little heartbreak. But,
it's hard, isn't it? Because I often think that. I think, well, I'll have had a big hit of family. I'll be ready to go back to work. But I find I get sookier when it's time to go back.
Yeah, I agree. I'm 100% with you. So what I kind of did to soften the blow a little bit is because we live in the country and I'm filming in Melbourne, but I live in Bathurst, and I bring them down. So they come down to the studio and they have a look and they can jump on the cameras and they can go up into the control room and switch the cameras and they play around on the floor and they hold the briefcases and then they sort of know what Dad does for a job. So rather than just disappearing and vanishing and then reappearing in the home and dropping out of their lives, at least they know what it looks like and where you go to and what you do when you're there. So hopefully they're proud of their old man.
Maybe they could become the little deal or no deal kids.
That'd be so cute.
You'd be like a modern day Von Trapp family.
And you can make sure they take all the money home.
You could,
girls, grab the green.
Scout, what are you doing with
grab
that
it
bag?
And run. Grab it and run.
But it's so good to see you back on TV. And were you worried at a point when this job came up? Were you thinking it's all over for me?
Well, yeah, it had been a quiet couple of years, to be honest, Jonesy. So I was kind of thought, maybe my time's done. I've been really lucky. I've had a great run and hosted, lots of great shows, and some of them with you, Amanda.
Yes.
But you sort of, every good run comes to an end at some point, and I kind of thought that maybe that was it. So I've dedicated life to television since I was 16, and it's made up the majority of my identity. So the idea of letting that go was a pretty sobering and scary thought, and then along came this, so which is really nice, and I think. Ten's the only one who's not doing news at 6 o'clock now. So I think for families who sort of don't want the death and destruction of news in their household when they're making dinner at night time, you can come and watch us and it's really family friendly, and it's just high vibe, good energy, and entertainment.
You're so good at it,
good.
Grant. You really are. It's like it's wonderful to watch you. Congratulations.
It's a nice balm.
It really
You're a balm.
is. You are a balm.
Oh, bless you. Some of my best times in telly were standing next to you, my love.
Oh, look,
Thank you.
Grant.
Thank you, mate. I know
He's talking to me, if you don't
celebrity
mind.
name game. We nailed that show, mate.
we sure did. Most of it made it to air.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a few episodes that didn't, but I'll have to check with my invoice book to see if I got paid.
Well, look, let's not get into the world of was I paid or not.
I do it for the love. Mate, it's always great to see you back on TV. The world is a better place. For a Deal or No Deal, 6 p.m. tonight on Channel 10. CGD, light up the screen.
Love you guys. Thanks so much
You
for
too.
your time.
Love
Take
to
it
the
easy,
family.
mate.
Thanks, Grant.